25-minute presentation, I start off with giving some background on the literature. I've never been that close to recommending a rejection for a manuscript before. And then I've been trying out this new supplement. It's Flow Ovarian Support. I started to acquire some skills that helped me to kind of manage those nerves. But I came home and I was like, gosh, that would look so much cuter if the zipper were in the front. So I just wore it that way. Landmark names also carry semantic information or meaning. For instance, we know that a hotel is a place where we can stay while in Boston, or that this museum is a place to look at art. And while we have some idea from the literature on how map features influence memory, we have little idea about how map features influence metacognitive judgment formation. I'm getting ready to head in for the afternoon. Sorry. I'm getting ready to head in for the afternoon. I'm giving a presentation in one of my labs today on experiments 1 and 2 for my dissertation. It's around a 25-minute presentation. I start off with giving some background on the literature to help motivate the work and the conversation, and then I present results from experiments 1 and 2. I have yet to collect data for experiment 3. But I plan to launch data collection on that experiment most likely in the next week or so. Later this week, Sam and I are traveling. We're going to San Diego. We're trying to give ourselves a little bit of a vacation. I am not planning to bring my laptop, which, if you know, you know. It's super rare that I would travel or do anything without having my laptop. I always take one of these with me in case of emergencies. I've spoken about these before. It says that this flavor is limited edition, but they've had it for a while now, and it's the only one that I really love. Everyone. I have you balancing on a vase. I need to get ready today, and I feel like I have a lot to catch up on with you all, so I figured why not just chat while I am slapping on a little bit of quick makeup. I have a lot going on today, so you'll have to bear with me if I'm a little bit all over the place. Sam and I are getting ready to travel tomorrow. We are headed back to San Diego to see family. It's actually been a year since we've been back, which is a long time. I always get a little bit anxious before I travel, and so definitely feeling that today. But I sat out most of the clothes that I'm gonna bring yesterday to kind of prep myself. So at least that is done. I've almost done all of the laundry in the house. I think I'm gonna do some towels today. You know how it goes, just the pre-travel prep. I like to come home to a clean house. We are likely going to be moving from Boston in about a year from now. And I moved a lot growing up. We were frequent movers, and so I know that a year goes by really quick. So I want to start kind of thinking about, okay, what can be donated, and just get a head start on things as soon as possible. I also know with the next year, I'm gonna be really busy continuing with wedding stuff. I have most of the big things completed. I actually received my dress in the mail last week and tried it on for the first time yesterday. I definitely need to get some alterations, but it isn't as extreme, like in the waist, as I anticipated. I was worried it was gonna be way too big in the waist, because I ended up going up a size just in case, since the wedding is like a year out. I probably didn't need to, but anyway, you know how it goes. So I am definitely rambling on already. Okay, so where was I at? I think the point that I was trying to get at is that we are getting ready to travel tomorrow. So I'm doing a lot of prep for that, and then I've been trying to get some things done before we go. Yesterday, I had to review a manuscript for a journal that I had agreed to review, and It was actually pretty poor. I've never been that close to recommending a rejection for a manuscript before, and I didn't. I ended up recommending major revisions. I just couldn't bring myself to recommend a rejection, but it was pretty difficult. So that ended up taking me hours to do that review, and I had not anticipated that at all. But thankfully I was still able to get things set aside. I'm dedicated to not overpacking this trip, but we will see how that goes. Really quickly, I am trying out the Laura Mercier setting powder. I know everyone loves this stuff. I've heard people talk about it for years, but I had never tried it out. So I've been trying it out for about a week now, and so far I do really like it. I'm using the translucent loose setting powder Ultra Blur. I also have the regular here, just the plain translucent, but I haven't tried that one yet. I got this in a little mini pack from Nordstrom. I'll see if it's still available and link it down below. And the way that I operate this thing is I open it like that, and then I close it that way too, so upside down. I've just been taking a really small brush, making sure that I don't have too many wrinkles under my eyes, and then just going into the lid, kind of trying to get it into the brush, so you can see that there. And then I take it under the eyes, and just kind of areas where I want to reduce a little bit of that shine. I like to go here on the forehead where I can have some redness. This stuff lasts all day, which I think is one of the most impressive aspects of it. And then it does just give you kind of that like filtered appearance, which who doesn't want that, right? So then to close it, I do it upside down. And it's not perfect, but the mess really isn't that bad at all. Okay, so getting back to our discussion, I gave the presentation in one of my labs earlier this week, and it went really, really well. Got some good feedback from everyone on the data from experiments 1 and 2 of my dissertation, and then we were able to kind of talk a little bit about plans for 3. I will start with some piloting to kind of gauge task difficulty and see if we need to make any modifications to the maps to ease up the level of difficulty a bit, but we will see. Touch more of blush, and then I think that's it. I'm still absolutely loving this On the Glow blush. I know that I had mentioned in a previous video that I wasn't convinced by kind of like the staying power, but I think it might have just been like my skin at the time or something. I don't know, because I feel like it's been staying really well throughout the day. All right, and some quick earrings. These are just my little Dean Davidson. Nice neutral hoop. I've packed all my other earrings already, my other hoops for the trip. But these will be good for today, nice and lightweight. I was reflecting after giving the presentation earlier this week on kind of my journey with public speaking. I was someone that was terrified of public speaking. It wasn't until even later on in undergrad that I started to acquire some skills that helped me to kind of manage those nerves. Over the years, I just became passionate about giving presentations. It's something that I really want to help others with also. If you are interested, if you want to learn more, or if you're confident that you would like some help, I will get back to you soon. And I just want to take this time to thank you all for being here and for continuing to come back and watch my vlogs. You're the ones that inspire me and encourage me to pursue what it is that I really want to do. So thank you all so much. All right. I am headed. I'm going to start to put clothes into the suitcase. The day is moving along rather swiftly. It's just past 11. I'm going to pack our vitamins or supplements for the week while we're gone. For me, I take the Calm My Brain once a day. I take 2 of the new pre and probiotic. And then I've been trying out this new supplement. It's Flow Ovarian Support Vitamin Capsules. Ingredients support healthy ovulation, reproductive health, cycle regularity. I'm still gauging what I think of it. I've been taking 1 of those a day. And then Sam just takes seed each day. So I'm going to pack those up for him as well. Oh my gosh, this is empty. He must need to get out his new one. Okay, I'll start with myself then. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I dropped them. Oh my gosh, of course. I dropped the freaking tank top that I need. Okay, I got it. Jeez Louise. Unbelievable. There wasn't a basket down there. Got the last bit of clothes out of the laundry. Of course, on the way up, I dropped the tank top that I want for the trip. These pajama pants I also want to pack. I'm gonna hang them up a little bit longer. They're 100% cotton. I recently posted these actually on Instagram. They're from Amazon. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I really like them. They're 100% cotton, so I hang them to dry so that they don't shrink up. So I'm just gonna hang them in the doorway. And I'm gonna fold these in a little bit. Okay. You know how it is with this camera and the focusing. I've complained about it before. I'm not gonna do it again. Eventually I will buy myself a new camera. So I've brought a lot of basics that I know I like and I'm comfortable in, and depending on the day, I'm kind of just gonna go from there. It's supposed to be like in the 90s where we're going to be most of the time. Probably gonna be spending a lot of time indoors in the air conditioning and then maybe some time swimming. For the flight, I'm thinking about wearing this jumpsuit from American Eagle. I don't know if I've shown this or not yet. Have I mentioned it? I've been wearing it nonstop since I got it. It's so, so comfortable. I got a size small, yes. I initially tried on the extra small and it was a little too tight. So I sized up to a small and it's just fantastic. It's really, really soft. It's called like this soft, yeah, soft and sexy rib. I think they have this in a nude color as well. And then probably just going to throw this, oh my gosh, there's a stain. Or maybe that's just part of the stitching. Going to throw this over my shoulders with it. I like to have something over my shoulders on a plane and then I can just throw it on if I'm cold. And then just like a pair of tennis shoes, probably my Floral tennis shoes. I picked up these pants. They still have the tag on them from Billabong. I thought they were so beautiful. They're like a nice flare. I love them, but I didn't realize that this side is open completely. So it's a little bit more of like a bathing suit cover up, not like sit at dinner with the family type of thing. I'm gonna bring them because it might be nice for if we're around the pool, but I don't know. Outside of those sort of like basic things, pool wear, I'm bringing this denim dress that I got recently. I've posted on Instagram wearing it, and I think I linked it on Like to Know It. I got it on sale. It's the Pilcrow brand from Anthropologie. The softest denim ever. And what's funny is this is the front and this is the back. But when I tried it on, I liked it and I ended up getting it. It was on clearance. But I came home and I was like, gosh, that would look so much cuter if the zipper were in the front. So I just wore it that way with the zipper in the front. But it's kind of fun because you could wear it either way and sort of mix it up. I don't know if I'm going to need this, but I'm bringing it just in case I need some sort of a little bit more conservative dress for something. And then final kind of throw on things, I'm thinking about maybe throwing this in. Just this little crochet over top. It's so useful for anything. I've had this thing, I thrifted this probably at least 15 years ago, and it was thrifted then. It says, gosh, I can't even tell what it says. Let's see if it'll focus. It washes up really nicely. It's just been one of the best pieces I've ever owned. So might throw that in. A long black dress from Target as well. because, you know, I can't go anywhere without a long black dress. And then a couple of hats. Recently posted wearing this hat, the US Polo Association. It's like a more affordable way of achieving the Ralph Lauren look. I'll post it down below where I got it off of Amazon. I think I'm going to bring these. These are from Aerosole. It was love at first sight. They lace up and they allow you to achieve kind of a fancy look while still wearing a flat. So I think I can get away with not bringing a heel. I think I'm just gonna bring this little mini Coach bag. My aunt gave me this, another wonderful hand-me-down that I'm so thankful for. I'm gonna get this stuff put into a suitcase. The last thing I'll pack is like makeup and cosmetics, which is my least favorite thing to pack. I cannot stand packing the etc. and the cosmetics. It just stresses me out. But I really am trying not to overpack for this trip because I don't know, I just feel like that will help alleviate the stress of the whole situation.